we're gonna be doing some readings today as usual. I think it'll be fun. It's been about a week since I've streamed, but I really wanted to go live and I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Today we're gonna be streaming for about an hour here on the TikTok, and then I'm gonna stream for an hour over on the Twitch. But for now, oh hey, what's up? Hey Lavender, what's up? Thank you for coming. It's good to see you again. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be doing free readings as I usually do. I like doing these streams. It's nice to connect with people. Oh hi, Fates. Hi, it's nice to see you again as well. I hope you're having a good day. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I've had a very productive day. Oh, that's so funny that you came, Lavender, because I actually just uploaded. Hold on, let me show you. Wahaha. Hold on. Oh my goodness, sorry, I have all these buttons. I just uploaded on my YouTube a Gemini reading right here. If you want to watch it, you don't have to, but I don't know if you're interested. I felt like somebody was experiencing an energy vampire, but it was for Geminis, if that calls to you. I just thought I'd mention it. I'm gonna watch it. Hey, thank you. You missed last stream, but hello. Hey, that's all right. That's okay. We haven't streamed in a little bit. It's been some time. It's actually been, I would say, maybe 6 days since I streamed, so it's all right. I haven't stopped about your reading for me. It feels too real. And I'm glad to hear. That's what every reader wants to hear. You need to show me something. What's up? Hi, Belteras. Hi, Manari. Welcome. Hi, Gaming Bella. It's nice to see everybody. How are you doing today? Hi, Coco. Yeah, I thought we could do just a little TikTok stream for about an hour, and if it went well, then cool. I guess if it doesn't, I'll still do it. So if you want a free reading, just let me know. Just let me know. Hi, little Sky Rose. Welcome. I'm doing well. I've had a really good day today. I've been very productive. I've done some private readings. I've done some makeup readings. I also posted on TikTok and I posted on YouTube today. So it's been really nice. How do you do your readings? I just pick people as I see them in the chat. If you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask below. If you have a specific question, we can do that. If you'd like a cold reading, I can do that as well. Just let me know. I fear I haven't been that productive. That's okay. Sometimes we have our days. Yeah. Reading, yes. Let's see. I'm glad I caught you streaming. Your model's so cute. Thank you, little Sky Rose. Thank you. I made my model myself. Hi, Cutie Alpaca. Welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the donation. We're going to start. I always thank you very much, Anna. We're going to start with a freebie. I always like to start my streams with freebies, and I'll do a couple of them. So if you want a reading, just ask. Let's see. Yeah, let's do you, Azia. I love readings. I think they're fun. Let's do that. We are recording, so if you'd ever like to rewatch your reading. Oh my goodness, I keep tripping over my words. Rewatch, not rewatch. It'll be uploaded on the YouTube later, and your timestamp is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And you said, is Francis developing feelings for me? Let's put our love outfit on. Dude, let's see what we got for you, Azia. Thank you for trusting me. Remember, when it comes to the future, tarot is unreliable, so take it with a grain of salt. Also, whenever we do readings on people that aren't present, that aren't consenting, we can only draw on so much. But I'll do my best for you. Let's see, are they developing feelings for you? That's so fun. Okay. Well, I would say they're starting to feel very comfortable around you. Could it go in that direction? It depends on if you initiate it first, because the Empress card means that you're very beautiful, you're very healing to be around. They see you as someone who's very attractive. But the Three of Pentacles is here, and this means that for now we're just friends. For now, we're just acquaintances. We're just hanging out with each other. And I like the energy, you know, it feels good, it feels right. But I'm not sure what move to make. That's gonna depend on what they say and what they do. We have at the bottom the Judgment card, and the Judgment means opening up and sharing. So if you're attracted to this person, then I would say start flirting, because it could go in that direction, especially the 2 of Wands. You know, it's like, should I do this? Should I do that? I don't know. They're really pretty. I like being around them, but I don't want to make them uncomfortable. Yeah, dude. Yeah. The energy is fierce, so that's what I see. I hope that you like that. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're doing free readings today. If you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat. I just pick people as I see them. I just pick them in the chat, so just ask a question. If you'd like a guaranteed reading, you're welcome to donate to the Ko-fi, but you don't have to. We are recording, and so if you ever do want to rewatch the stream and you got a reading, your timestamp will be in the description next to your name for you to cherish and to hold forever and ever. Hi, Ellie. Hi, guys. Also, for those of you that are learning how to read tarot, I have all kinds of free learning material over on the Ko-fi. It doesn't cost anything. It's downloadable and it's there, it's free. I've got the free tarot cheat sheet. It has the upright and the reverse meanings. It's printable, so you can just hang it up and reference it for your readings. I've got the Elder Futhark runes, the planets. I have the houses as well as the zodiac signs, auras, chakras, you know, all kinds of fun stuff. So go check that out there. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. And that's for learning stuff. Other than that, I am accepting donations, but you don't have to. We're going to be doing freebies as well. Okay. Hey guys, I missed you. I'm back, baby. I'm back. Let's do Van. And then after this, I'll do the next Ko-fi donator. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Van, your timestamp. Also, thank you for the heart puffs. You too, Emery. Hi, Show. Welcome back. I'm happy to be back. All right, Van. Your timestamp for your reading is 7 minutes and 8 seconds, and that'll be in the description if you ever want to rewatch it. Do you have a specific question, or do you just want a cold reading? What's going on? Do you just want to see what the cards have to say? Did you see my message? What's your message? What's up? Yes, I am back. I'm back. It's been so long. Hi, Asteri. Welcome. How about love? Sure, we can look into love. A classic. Let's see what you need to know about love right now. I don't know if you're single or in a relationship or if you have feelings for somebody. I'm not gonna pretend to know that information, but I'll tell you what the cards mean and what's going on energetically. Okay. Whew. I love when they fall out. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Swords as well as the Empress card. So, well, the Queen of Cups is, I'm very empathetic, I'm very loving, I'm very healing to be around, but I absorb other people's emotions. You may notice that when you get into committed relationships, you take on all of the emotional burden. So, however, whatever trauma they've experienced, you are trying to heal for them, you're trying to talk it out with them, you're trying to be there for them. Maybe your relationships really develop quickly because you give that sort of energy, and you may find yourself in this loop when it comes to love where you're just really drained. People are really attracted to that healing nature because of the Queen of Cups. Like, this is your energy. The good news is I do see you feeling much more abundant and more beautiful, you know, finding somebody that matches you, finding somebody who goes, oh, you know, you're giving to me so much emotionally, I'm gonna give back to you. I'm gonna listen to what you're going through, you know what I'm seeing in my mind. I don't know if you have a person or if you know whatever's going on, but I do think that you will meet somebody. Obviously, the Empress is all about attraction, so this is having options. Some of them aren't the best options, so be careful. You know, you may find in your heart that you really want to see the best in people. It's kind of the issue with the Queen of Cups. She always loves people unconditionally, but just know in the future I do see you having better boundaries, feeling a lot more abundant when it comes to the love that you do have and having it come back to you, you know, replenished in a way that you need. This is also a sign that we're attracting things, so don't worry too much about going after people. Don't worry too much about like going on websites, going on dating apps, and going to single stuff. You're fine. You'll have somebody come to you just naturally. Your challenge is the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a opportunity that's just gonna fall into your lap. Don't worry, it's already there. Your advice card is to keep on keeping on. If things aren't working out in love right now, it's not meant to. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope that you like that, Van. My cat is my love. Me too. I love my kitty cat. Hi, guys. I was just thinking about you going live. That's great. Hi, Olivia. Yeah, I'm back at it, baby. We're gonna be streaming here for another 50 minutes. I just started, and then after that, we'll move over to the Twitch. But for now, it's just you and me, TikTok. Oh, thank you so much, Zen, for the donation. Kitties, I know. Thank you so much. I feel like I know what to do now. That's good, man. I'm happy. Yeah! We are going back and forth between Ko-fi donators and freebies. If you want a free reading, we're gonna get to you after this, so make sure you have your question ready. I just peg people as I see them in the chat. Thank you for trusting me. If we've never met, my name is Ron, Queen of Cups, and I'm a professional psychic. And I've been doing this for going on 6 years now, which is wild, which is fucking wild. Okay, thank you so much, Zen, and thank you, Inner. We're gonna do Inner Valley Val next. Let's see what we got. Oh, Val, I remember you. Wait a minute. Hi. Val, your timestamp for your reading. Welcome back, Val. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry about the puppy behind me, the puppers. We have 11 minutes and 40 seconds, and that'll be in the description on the YouTube after the stream is over. And you said, will I get the job that I interviewed today, or should I start my small business? Thank you. Oh my gosh, the puppy. I still have a timestamp from you from like 2 years ago. Thanks, you're very welcome, Bobby. It's nice to have them. See what I mean? We get to hold and cherish them forever and ever. Hi! I'm really happy to see you back. A couple streams ago, I did a whole stream just to give you half of the money that I raised, and I'm really glad that you're back. I hope that helped you. I'm sorry I couldn't give more. I did what I could, though. Okay. Alright, let's see what I got coming in when it comes to your job. Thank you for trusting me as your psychic, as your reader. I hope that's a positive experience. And if you see something that you don't like, just know the future can change. And so I'll do my best to see what we can do about it. Oh my gosh, and it did? Oh, good. Good, I'm happy to hear that. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Girl, you're good. You have all Pentacle cards. Well, we have your energy coming up as the 10 of Pentacles. This means that we had the right energy, we had the right sauce, we had the right experience. We also have the focus being the Ace of Pentacles, and this is opportunity. This does say to me that they looked at you and they're like, yeah, you know, this is a very good fit for us. And your future is the Hierophant, and this is about having a new routine that really fits for you, that really balances you, and being on a schedule that's very regimented as well. Your challenge is the Two of Cups, and your advice card is the Ace of Wands. The challenge being the Two of Cups, this can sometimes mean when it comes to these sort of interviews that maybe the how to explain, the energy, but like socially, is a little bit off, but they're not necessarily looking for somebody who they just get along with perfectly and have everything in common with. They're looking for somebody who can do the job, and so that's fine. There is an opportunity though to get to know these people a bit more when you do start working for them. You know, if you do, it looks like it is going in that direction, in my opinion, very well, because your advice card as well is the Ace of Wands, and this is to be excited, but it's also to be open-minded to other opportunities. I do think you should do like side hustle stuff. I did, especially when I was like living with, when I was doing my other stuff. Obviously, this is my full-time job now, but when I had another job, I really liked making my own money on my own terms and growing my own little business over time. And I think that you'll find that that's really a really good opportunity for you as well. We have the Justice card and the Nine of Wands, and yeah, dude, we literally have you in the learning phase. We have you being spoken to. This is information coming in, like truth. And we have the Nine of Wands, and this is persistence and perseverance. Don't give up. Do not give up. I hope that you like that, Inner Valuable. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much, my friends. We're gonna do the next freebie. I saw that Manari wanted a dice roll, so we're gonna do a dice roll for Manari. I don't know if they're still there. I don't know. Hi, Robert. I do want to know CRV. Oh, hey, Lavender. Hey, guys. Oh, there they are. Let's put in them. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for your patience. We're gonna do another freebie after this, so thank you for hanging out with me. It's a lot of fun. I like doing these. I don't know if you can tell. I get really excited. Manari, your type stamp is 15. 50. Let's do a dice roll. Let's see what star energy you're working with right now. Also, EatMeAlive, thank you for the hand hearts. That's very nice of you. Okay, what star energy is Manari working with? 7th house. The 7th house has to do with partnership, relationship, marriage, and contracts. What are you assigning yourself? What are you writing down and taking to heart and deciding that this is what I'm meant to do? This is what I'm going to do. It's kind of like, it's funny. I was trying to say, what are you signing up for? We also have Libra energy, which is very similar. Libra is all about balance and coordination. It's also in Venus energy, so that's good. Venus is about love and attraction. So as long as you're operating in truth, as long as you have a pure heart whenever you are going into, saying, I'm going to do this every day, or I'm gonna sign this contract, or I'm gonna join this gym, or anything like that. If you show up and you stick to your word, it's gonna be very lucky for you, and you're gonna see a lot of change come in quickly. Because we have Pluto energy, and Pluto is about transformation. It's about death. It's about rebirth. This also has an energy of occultism, of mysticism, because it is Scorpio. And so you may find that the more committed you are to your craft, or the more committed you are to your passion, the more you feel like you're in alignment with spirit, like with your own spirit. Especially with this Pluto energy, it's like, yeah, I'm able to make the shifts that I need to feel more pure in my energy. So I like it. I think it's really good. It reminds me, I'm seeing in my mind, obviously, just because I usually associate it with it, I was seeing like Anubis's energy, where he has the scales. You might be really drawn to that sort of symbolism right now. And I think that will be a really common symbol that you'll run into synchronicity-wise. You might be drawn to 7 as well. Okay. I love those eyes. I know, aren't they fun? They're a good time. You guys are a good time. Okay, we are going back and forth between freebies and Ko-fi donators. We just did a freebie. We're gonna do another person in the chat after this, so thank you for being patient and hanging out with me. Hi, Simon. Hi, Allie. Hi, Lilith. Hi, Kogue. We're gonna do Zen next. Zen, thank you so much. Zen, your timestamp will be in the description on the red site or the VOD channel after the stream is over, if you ever want to rewatch it. And we have 18 minutes and 40 seconds. You said, may I have a love reading, please? Thank you so much. Yeah. Are you single? Are you in a relationship? What's going on? What's going on? That's okay. You don't have to tell me. Hi, Simon. I am having a good day. How's your day going? Okay, Zen. Let's see. What's going on in love? What energy do you need to know about right now? The Emperor. Okay. All right. Look at you feeling more confident when it comes to love. We also have you taking more of a ambitious, more driven, aggressive stance on it. The Emperor says that if I want something to happen, I have to make it happen. And so you may be saying to yourself, all right, what does it take to get a relationship that I like? Or if you have feelings for someone, how do I step up for this person to make it work better? I also see you having a lot of responsibility on you. This is really common whenever we're in a relationship or we start to catch feelings for somebody. All of a sudden we're like, I gotta get serious. Like, oh, that debt that I have, oh my god, I gotta get that up. Oh my gosh, I gotta get rid of that. So that might be really on your mind right now. The Two of Wands is here, and this is like, okay, what's the right step? You may be saying to yourself, should I do this or should I do that? And would that make them happy? Or is this where I could go to find this? And I will say that you'll feel a lot more comfortable in the future when it comes to love. The Seven of Pentacles says that if you're consistent, if you show up, if you are keeping to your word, there will be a reward. But it does take hard work and it does take time. It takes patience. And so I don't know if you have feelings for someone. I would say that if you do, it does say that we're developing it into something more. If you are single and you don't have anyone in your heart, this does mean that what you're doing, what you're choosing is definitely correct. And you are going to see a relationship at the end of this sort of period. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is a harvest season. And the reason why it means patience is we have to show up for our crops. We have to tend to our garden. Our farm needs farming, right? You can't expect beautiful pumpkins or watermelons or, crops if you're not watering them and tending to them. And so as long as you are showing up with love and you aren't expecting anything other than other than truth and honesty, and you're giving that energy, you're gonna get it back. So it's being rewarded for your time and your all that stuff. So look for something very significant to happen in love in the next 3-4 months. As I mentioned, harvest season. Your challenge is to be very straightforward. Do not mess around. If you like somebody, state your intentions, because sometimes if we hide it in the background, we can get into sticky situations where it's like, oh, I thought you were just my friend, but your advice card is the Empress, and oh my goodness! Do you know how rare it is to get these in the same reading? It is very unlikely. We only pulled 5 cards, and we have the Emperor and the Empress coming up. So I would say in the next, I'm very positive about it. Like I said, I don't know if you're single, if you like someone. If you are in a relationship, just know that there's healing coming in. There's growth coming in, as well as a lot of conversations, but they are centered around love and growth. It's nice. It's nice. It doesn't feel bad at all. It does feel like a lot of work, though. Okay. Girl, thank you, EU. Thank you. I've been doing this for a while now, and I'm having a great time. I love doing tarot. It's one of my greatest loves, my greatest passions. Oh, hi everyone. Hi, oh, thank you so much, Jay. Really, it's nice to see you again. We are going back and forth between Ko-fi donators and freebies. I just did a Ko-fi donator, so we're going to do the next freebie. And I saw somebody ask something about paganism. Hold on. What was that? Can you please tell me my mom's gonna kick me out for being pagan? Oh my goodness! I'm so sorry that you're going through that, Allie. That's really awful. I would love, instead of asking if you're going to be kicked out, I would love to see what we could do to heal the relationship between you and your mom. That just seems a little bit more fruitful. I don't really like to do readings that are very scary. I can tell you the energy. I want to say no. In my heart, I want to say no. When I look at that question and I think about being a mother, and for example, I really love, technically I'm pagan, I work with different deities and stuff like that, and I talk to spirits, and I was talking to dead people just yesterday. I really was. And if I had a daughter and they came out to me and they were super mega Christian, I wouldn't be ashamed, but I understand intense belief systems being really scary, but I want to choose that they would They'll love you no matter what. My mother doesn't even know it though. Okay, good. I would say if you know that they would react poorly, if you know they would react poorly, then it's okay to keep that part of you private, right? Like, it's okay. Let's see what your timestamp is. We have 24:34. Sometimes it's not their business, and that's okay. Okay, let's see what we got. I love your laugh so much. Thank you. Thank you. What do you need to know about you and your mother in regards to your belief system? Eight of Swords. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, Allie. I'm gonna be honest with you because I'm an honest person. I don't think that they would handle it well. Would they still love you? Would they still be there for you and care for you? Yes, but they are very close-minded. They're very much stuck in a box. The programming is heavy. And the Tower card does mean there is unwanted change. And it'll take time for it to repair. I would say wait until you're independent. Wait until you're on your own feet. Wait until you don't have to deal with like consequences that would threaten your livelihood before telling them. You know, I don't know your situation, but it's, you know, it does feel like a very touchy subject. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, the challenge is the past. And this is something really common with parents. They don't want to see you change. They see baby you. They see the you that they raised, and they want to see that version that they had hoped come to fruition. It's hard to let go of the past, and so your advice card is to really weigh out your options. Maybe you can tell them in little ways, but I wouldn't full out be like, yeah, I'm not Christian anymore. Because I think it would be a bit uncomfortable. But if you feel like it's wrong, just hold on to it until you're in a better position. Okay, thank you so much. You're very welcome. I'm just being honest. Okay. Thank you so much, Allie. Good luck with that. Good luck. It's gonna be okay. All right. Hi, Seishel. What's up? Hi, Chichi. Hi, Tom. Model is so cute. Thank you, Tom. We are going back and forth between Ko-fi donators and freebies. I just did a freebie. We're going to do the next Ko-fi donator. Thank you so much, everyone, for being patient with me and also supporting me, especially when you don't have to. Let's see who's next. What do we have next? And we're going to pick somebody in the chat after this, so make sure you have your question ready. Thank you, Jay Really. Thank you, LD. Thank you, Willow. Thank you, TeresZee. Thank you, Bella. Hey, Bella, you're so nice. Thank you. I was just spending time with Bella the other day. Bella, your timestamp is 27 minutes and 45 seconds. And you said, hey, Ron, I would love just a quick update from me and Dash, just to see what is coming. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what we have. I'll be honest with you, Bella. I don't remember if that's like your partner or your friend. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I have the worst memory. But I kind of think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing because then I can go into readings blind. Which I feel is the best thing to do if you're doing psychic work. Is your boyfriend? Okay. Thank you. Okay, how did you learn to read cards? Thank you for asking. If you look on my Ko-fi, I actually have a bunch of free tarot cheat sheets if you'd like to learn the way I did. I have the upright and the reverse meanings available for anybody for free. It's downloadable and you can print it out. I love sharing the knowledge. Sorry, I worked really hard on them. So I try to share them. I try to. Okay, let's go back. Sorry, Bella. Let's see what's happening. What's a Ko-fi? It's linked in my bio. It's the very first link. Alright, Spirit, tell me, what's going on with Bella and Dash? What are they gonna be encountering soon? Okay. I will say I see both of you leading with love and really hoping for the best and going full force ahead when it comes to tackling things that might be challenging right now. I do see we have a Wheel of Fortune as a challenge, and sometimes when it's a challenge, it means that something is happening that we're meant to experience, but it's not fun. But at the end of that period, and I'll be honest too, it represents a whole year. Like this year might have a lot of moments where you're like, I have to really do this. And it'll shift the relationship in a good way, but it will be quite challenging. It's similar, so this position here, I always call it's the top of the mountain. It's something that we have to ascend to fight for, but it's always that there's a reward when we do it. And for you, your reward is a downhill equation. So it's about luck, it's about fated events, it's about growth and optimism. It's very Jupiterian and its energy. So the Wheel of Fortune says that there is something important coming in and it will lead to your success, but we have to fight for it. I know that's not fun to see, but the Knight of Cups tells me that we're leading with love. It tells me that we're being very hands-on when it comes to taking care of our emotions and talking things out and trying to pour in more love into, and more love and more commitment and like just more romance into what we have in our experience now. So your focus is the Two of Swords and the Chariot card. You may be like on the fence on should we go there, should we go here? What is the game plan? Like, where are we going? And how are we making sure that every single day we are getting closer to that outcome? Because that might be the challenge too. And I've noticed, I don't know if it's long distance or if you guys live separately, but a lot of times we get a little bit like confused and sad and a bit aimless because we're like, well, where are we going? And I feel like I've probably said this before, but I will say that there's a really sweet moment coming in where we're able to talk things out and really get things in order. It's very, very kind. The Six of Pentacles as well as the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. It does say it goes straight to the heart. There might be tears. Now, your advice card is the Ace of Wands, and whatever it is that you know that you need to bring up, even if it's uncomfortable, it's safe to do so. Because I do think that we have the Prince of Wands, and this is, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying myself, but I have something on my mind. You know, the Ten of Wands is like, I'm stressed. I've got so much that I have on my shoulders, and it could come from their energy as well. Like, oh my gosh, like my day is just so exhausting, and all I want to do is have fun and play games or, you know, chill. The last thing I want to do is, you know, get into something that's super heavy. But I think that we're starting to be able to navigate these sort of things a lot easier. And I think that a good cry is coming in, but I also think just a really sweet, intentional moment on figuring out like, when am I gonna see you next, or when is our next big like date, or stuff like that. I will see the Fool card is coming in the further out future. So if you're planning on going on a trip or seeing them or coming over, anything like that, it feels quite special, but it's a little expensive. It's a little expensive, especially with the Ten of Wands, but it will be a good time. Okay, that's what I have, Bella. Thank you very much. It's nice to see you again. Okay. Hi, Sugar Happy. What's up? Hi, guys. How are you doing? We are going back and forth between freebies and Ko-fi donators. We just did a Ko-fi donator. We're going to pick somebody in the chat next. Let's see. Who are we going to do? Thank you very much, Allie, for the gifts. You too, EatMeAlive. It means a lot to me. Let's do EatMeAlive since they were sweet enough to gift. But don't worry, you guys don't have to gift me anything if you can't. You know, don't worry about it. I never try to expect anything for the freebies. EatMeAlive, your timestamp is... We've got 33 minutes and 40 seconds. 40 seconds. You wrote, could I get a reading? I had an odd dream multiple times last night, and I'm wondering if it's a sign. You know, it's funny you would say that because I actually have a deck that's very like, it's very spiritual. It's very soul-centered. I think you'd like it. How about we pull from there for you? And I'll put a little, maybe for the lavender. Would that fit? I think that fits the vibe. Okay. We're already having cards fall out. Oh, okay. Yes, yeah. It's crazy, I never dream. Yeah, a lot of people don't, and usually it's a sign that we're stressed out or we're depressed or we're experiencing a lot, like too much for us to process all at once, and so our DMT receptors are put on pause because we're not being put in a deep sleep. So I would say for those of you who are struggling to dream, get a dream journal and do some breathing exercises to slow down your heart rate. It really helps. It helps so much, actually. Okay, here's what we got. We have, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Period. I like that. I wish that was my card. We also have Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy and trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So one thing I will say, if you have been exploring A, identity, B, the way that you express yourself, and C, trying to have more art in your life, more expression, trying to live just a more like whimsy-filled life, that's what you're doing right. I really like it. It reminds me of you trying to smile more or trying to say hi to people more. It's also an energy of, you know, maybe in the past you really struggled to reach out to people, or you struggled to text people back or answer phone calls, and now you're saying to yourself, you know what? It's really not that difficult. I'm gonna start showing up and I'm gonna start doing this and that. And it feels so much nicer. Like we feel better in our body. We feel better about who we are. We're more aligning with our identity. Like I am taking actions to be the person that I want to be. Good news, it's really that easy and you're doing really well. I will say you may be feeling this energy of something is coming, like something is coming my way. I feel that there is a shift or a change, or I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna tie my job into whatever it is. Just know that it's coming. It's just not coming yet. I will say, if I had to put a number on it, because you know, sometimes Spirit will send me numbers in regards to like what to look out for. I know it's a bit far away, but I'm gonna say this with my chest. I'm seeing the number 2, and I really feel in my heart, like maybe you're in school or I don't know what you're going through, but in 2 years' time, your life is gonna be completely different. Like you're gonna look different, you're gonna feel different, you're gonna be doing different things, surrounded by different people. I wouldn't be surprised if you're living somewhere different, because it does feel that drastic of a shift, and it feels so much more, as I mentioned before, it feels more free. And so you're probably picking up on that energy, and it's possible that the actions, no, actually I'm gonna say it, I just feel it. The actions that you're taking now are aligning you with that reality, and that's why you're getting these like weird dreams and crazy downloads, and you're hearing, like you wake up and all of a sudden it feels like there's people talking around you, or maybe you're seeing angel numbers. Whatever the case is, like I do think there's a reason for that, and that's what you're picking up on. Okay, alrighty. That's what I got. Thank you, EatMeAlive. Is she doing any more? Yeah, I'm doing more readings. Hi, Kenny, how are you? Okay, alrighty. We are going back and forth, but sorry, I know my voice is a little bit like today. I've been recording. Well, I record all day, every day. I think today is, I can prove it too. I have honey next to me. I've been trying to like put honey in my drinks and in my tea, because I just kind of messed my voice up a little bit. So sorry, Sherry. Okay, we're gonna do the next Ko-fi donator. Make sure you have your question ready, because we're gonna get to the next freebie after this. Thank you so much. How do readings work? Do I have to give my name? No, Joanna. Oh, thank you for bringing that up. I actually want to say this to everybody. Please be careful. There are all kinds of scammers that are pretending to be me. I will never DM you, and I very, very rarely follow people. If you look at my profile, I'm only following like I think 35 people, and the reason why is because when I follow people, scammers attack them. I'm so sorry, but anyways, anywho, a good psychic doesn't need much to go off of. If I just have your energy and I have your intention and you're open, like you are open to having a reading, then I can do it. It's really that simple, though. I I do think that if you're a bit like newer to doing readings, if readings aren't something that you're used to and you're still kind of like a baby witch, it is good to get a name. It's also really great to get a photo and stuff like that, but the more you practice it, the more you do it, you really don't need those things. Just like you being present and having that intention really does make the magic sauce. And so, yeah, I recommend it. Just, you know, trusting. I feel and I know, and I've been told by my guides that our usernames the things that we write in chat, and also we're literally sharing this present moment together, is energy enough. You know. Okay. When did you learn to do readings? I've been reading. I'm a 2020 like COVID witch, to be honest, but I've been like doing psychic work since I was a teenager. Not that I was good at it. It's more like I was like seeing shit and hearing shit, and I'm just like, what's happening? And I was tired of wondering if I was insane, and I got a hold of it, and now it's my greatest love and my greatest passion. It's really that simple. Okay, we're gonna do the next person on the Ko-fi list, and then after that, we'll do somebody in the chat. Also, hi, yo, thank you for coming. And just a reminder, we're gonna stream over on the Twitch after this stream, so it'd mean a lot to me if you guys could check me out there later. Thank you so much, Tia. Thank you. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Origato. Thank you, G. Really. Thank you, LD, Willow, and TeresZee. We're gonna do TeresZee next. Oh, thank you. Thank you, lovely Sonico. Thank you. Or Sonico. Alright, TeresZee, it's good to see you back. Thank you for trusting me as your psychic, as your reader. It really means a lot to me, and I know I really do sound like a broken record, and I have like this list of things that I say, and I promise I really mean it when I say these things. It's coming from the bottom of my heart. I'm very particular about the words that I say, and so it really is nice to see you, and you know, thank you for trusting me and donating when you didn't have to. You know, I never expect anything. Okay, your timestamp is 41 minutes and 43 seconds. That'll be on the VOD later. And we're gonna do somebody in the chat after this. So if you guys have a question, just let me know. I wanted to get some guidance on how to work through what I'm calling a bottleneck feel. The trouble to speak and feel freely. Recent stuff of being back up this old feeling. Oh, I've had this before too. It's like there's this energy. Have you ever been? It's like you're stuck watching a car crash. I know exactly the feeling. It's the same energy of like, let's say that there's someone in the background and they're going like, ah, like they're just screaming so loud and you can't help but ignore it. And so you're just drawn to that energy because it's so loud. I really get it. Let's see what we can do. Because obviously it's gonna be different for everybody, but how about we start with, why are you experiencing this? And then at the bottom, we'll pull for what can we do about it? Your arm hurts, I'm sorry. That feeling sucks so bad, I know, right? That's okay, we're gonna see what to do. Who, the 7? Okay. You know, it feels like somebody, and I was talking about this earlier, it feels like somebody said something to us that has just echoed throughout time. It could have been just a certain sentence, or it could have just been a presence or an energy, but it really is creeping back up on us. The 7 of Swords means I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and I feel like anywhere I turn, there's danger. It also represents lying, and I'm feeling cheated from. I'm feeling that there are illusions around me that I can't trust. It feels like survival mode, I'll just say it. And it feels like our body is really being rushed by a lot of chemicals that are related to survival. Maybe you're feeling spooked easily. Maybe like I wouldn't be surprised if you looked up like signs you're in survival mode and it's just like check. You know, so I would say really look into that, because it does feel like somebody gave us really bad advice when we were younger, or really bad advice just in general, and we can't get it out of our mind. It reminds me, I don't know if this resonates with you, but when I used to be in a horrible, absolutely terrible relationship, and I would watch this YouTube channel called The School of Life. And The School of Life has all of these videos about how to have a successful relationship. And I was just constantly trying to take their advice and put it into my relationship, and nothing was working. And like The School of Life was like, it's a you problem. You have to do the change. You have to do this, da 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 da. Making me feel like it's my responsibility, to the point where I broke because I couldn't shift anymore. I couldn't change anymore. I was running out of flexibility, you know. I wasn't able to bend anymore. And so there's something here about where we've been trained to be too flexible. We've been trained to operate in extremes. Oh, you need me to sacrifice everything for a week so that I can focus on work and make sure that I can pay for something that you broke? Okay, you know. Oh, you have a flat tire? Fuck, okay, let me drop everything, you know? That's what it feels like, where we're being a bit too self-sacrificing, to the point where we're getting lost in having that energy come back to us. And it also feels like we're waiting for somebody to come and give us the energy that we give them, and it's just not happening. So I would say the solution to this, I believe personally, is to communicate from a place of calm instead of a place of need. It's when I say need, I guess I would more so say like neediness. You have to do this for me, or, you know, ultimatum. Or if you don't do this, then everything, da 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 da. And that's what, I'm not trying to say that you've done that before, but that's what our body is signaling. If I don't get this, then my life is over. Like, that's what our body's saying. I'm gonna die if this doesn't happen. And so the Empress says that, first of all, we need some calm, we need some TLC, we need to really let ourselves sleep, rest a little bit more, try not to overthink, you know, enjoy things a little bit. And then after we've gotten ourselves out of survival mode and my ears are ringing so hard, by the way, when we are finally like done with the flooding of the fucking, what is that called? Cortisol, and we get some peace, that's when we're able to really like dissect things and heal things and talk about things from a very mature perspective. You know, that's what I feel. I'm also being told to tell you, because the Six of Swords is here. The Six of Swords represents letting go. And so what you need to let go of, I don't want to say that you have to like let go of people, but sometimes my day is just so shitty unless if my home is like a mess. If my home is crazy, like if I have laundry that I need to do, if I have dishes everywhere, and if I have like things that I meant to take to Goodwill but I haven't taken it yet, like, you know, that kind of stuff, I cannot have calm. And so sometimes the Six of Swords could mean we need to declutter. And to be honest, you know, there might be stuff on your phone that your phone is like jump scaring you with from the past. That happens to me too. Okay. Alrighty, that's what I have for you, TeresZee. I hope that you like that. Thank you very, very much. That's so real, I know, right? Like, my ex! Thank you, you're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, let's do the next freebie. Let's do Allie. I want to do you, Allie. I saw that you were debuting soon. That's really exciting. Allie, your timestamp is 48 minutes and 48 seconds. You got an angel number. Look out for 4s and 8s. 4s represent stability. It's also like the fourth house energy. So our home, what we nurture, our ancestry. It can also mean our maternal line. So you might be really connected to femininity right now. But 8s are really fun because 8s are cyclical. It represents like things coming full circle. So you may notice right now that the things that you grew up around, the things that you've always loved and cherished, you're able to use them in your new work. And I like that. I like that. Look out for 4s and 8s. You said, I'm a VTuber and I'm debuting Saturday. I'd love a reading on that. Thank you, Ron. Yeah, let's put on our career outfit. Oh, good night, Lisa. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for coming over to see me. It means a lot to me. Okay. All right, Allie. All right, Allie. I love the green. I like the green a lot too. I was trying to use it a bunch in March. Oops. Okay. I like that. Okay, here's your challenge, and this is a challenge that everybody has, and I'm sure you know this. Like, just because you're debuting doesn't mean you've never streamed. But I will say the Emperor tells me that it's very, very, very important that you have a good grasp on the direction that you're going in. Because it could get lost a little bit. Like, for example, I know some people who are like, I'm debuting as this thing and I want to do this sort of content. And, you know, they feel a little bit like, man, you know, I don't think anybody likes this content, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Kicks rock. Nobody likes my karaoke, even though I live for karaoke. It's that kind of stuff where we assume because we're not seeing the immediate progress of something that it's not meant for us. And I just want to warn you, because a lot of times after we debut, we see a lot of pivots in our career. In a good way. I will say, try not to just do things because your chat is like begging and pleading and telling you to do it. It's your home. Like, see your stream, see your server, see your socials as your home. What do you want to fill your home with? So that's a really big thing I want to mention. I just want to get that out of the way. That's your only challenge. You know, think about you first and then your chat, because you'll start to attract people that align with what you fill your home up with. Obviously, I fill my home up with like psychic stuff and spirituality and tarot, and so I have all kinds of people who practice that sort of stuff. Like, I know people who do Reiki, I know people who do mediumship, I know people, all this stuff. That's what you start to attract. Now, the good news is that you're gonna have a really good debut. I see you meeting a lot of new people. I see you having this kind of freshness about you, this energy of, yeah, this is me and I'm excited, but we're also so nervous. It's funny because you're very confident and I feel like you've been working so hard, but at the same time you're like a bit wobbly and shaky, and that's okay. I just think you're excited and that's okay. I think that the whole experience of it will be so fast for you. Like, let's say that your debut is 1 hour long and you'll just like breathe and then blink and then it's over. You know, that's the kind of stuff that I see you experiencing, but that's all right. I think it's fun. I think you'll have a good time doing it. Now, your future is a Lover's card, and remember how I said what you fill your home up with? So the energy that you exude out into your community is what you get back. You're gonna see that almost immediately. And so, are you doing comfy stuff? Are you doing silly stuff? Are you making raunchy jokes? You know, it's these kinds of stuff. So, one thing that I've always told myself is I do not like being sexually explicit. I don't like being flirted with. I don't like making like sexual jokes. Like, I don't like that stuff. It makes me feel icky. You know, I don't like being looked at that way. I'm not here to give you the girlfriend experience. And so if that's what you want to do, if you pour into that, that's the kind of audience you're going to receive, and you'll be really successful if like you stick to that. And I see you choosing something specific and it really, really working for you. And so I just want you to be careful about what you choose, because that's what you'll receive. Okay, yeah, you're gonna do great. Just a little warning, and also a little bit of like, you got this. No, a little warning, a lot of you got this. It's gonna go great. I'm happy for you. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you, Allie. I'm excited for you. Congratulations. I love the money pupils. Thank you. Money, 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 money. May you all have abundance in your life. Bippity boppity. Zippity zappity. May none of you have a flippity floppity. Okay. Let's do the next Ko-fi donator, and then after that, we'll do another freebie. We're gonna do another freebie after this. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I'm having a good time. I hope that you are. I really do. I have $1. Oh, that's okay. All right. Thank you so much, lovely Soriko. Thank you, Tia. Thank you very much, Steph. Oh, Steph, it's good to see you again. And thank you, Origato, as well as Jay, Really, and LD, and Willow. We're gonna do Willow next. And then after that, we will do another person in the chat. So make sure you have your question ready. I'm gonna get to you soon, chat, okay? All right, we have 55 minutes and 10 seconds for you, Willow. And that'll be in the description on the VOD channel if you ever want to re-watch it. You wrote, honestly, I have seen your lives a few times, but this is my first time watching you. Oh, thank you, Willow. I love your vibes and I gotta support a fellow artist when I see you. Aw, that's so sweet. Willow, are you still there? I just wanted to compliment. I forgot to add. That's okay. What's your question? What's up? What can I help you with? What can I help you with? If you want, I can look into your future. I feel like a lot of my readings, I'm like, oh, you know, this is what's incoming, but I really do love saying, oh, you know, next week. Watch out for this. I'm having an amazing time listening to you. I'm drawing while watching you, and your voice is so cute. Why, thank you, Bloom. Very, very sweet and kind of you. What a sweetie. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is my question. Is a creative career / job like streaming, making art, is what I'm meant to do? You know what, Willow Bear? This is the fun part about what you are meant for. It's anything that you feel extraordinarily and passionate about, driven towards, ambition, if you feel fire in your heart, if you can see yourself experiencing that and you say, wow, I just know inside of me that there's this version where I'm shining and I'm on stage, or there's this version of me where I'm crocheting witch hats and I'm going to cons. That kind of stuff. Whatever it is that you envision, I always tell people we are so powerful. We are literally miniature gods. We're in control of so much in our reality. And so if you trust yourself enough to go all in, obviously you have to be, you know, earthly about it. You can't just quit all your jobs and go ham. There's a balance. When I started doing this seriously, I was working 4 jobs. I was doing 3 part-times, and I was also streaming, and I was also doing what's it called? Commissions. I was doing art commissions at the time. And that was so hard. That was really, really difficult for me, but I knew that this was my dream. I knew in my heart it was what I was meant to do, and I decided to make it real, and you can do the same thing. Let me be an example of a success story that even if it's weird, like none of my friends or my family or, you know, my partner at the time supported me, but most people were like, what the fuck, you're crazy. You know, you want to be a VTuber, professional psychic, like nobody does that. Like, what? But hey, you can make it work. You can do anything. Okay. Yeah, listen. And it's funny because things will come full circle. I mentioned this before, but we never, ever, ever waste what we learn. And so I see you giving it a go. I see you pouring into yourself. I see you investing in yourself, especially in creative endeavors, and just shooting your shot. You know, look at that. He's quite literally shooting his shot. All of the fire energies in tarot have to do with creative energy, and, you know, an energy of ambition and acting on your desire and having courage and taking action, especially especially the Night card. I will say this, there's a little bit of a warning, Willow, and that's okay. I want you to know, I started VTubing technically in 2021, but I didn't start streaming until 2 years later. And so you may find that you start it, you get the website, you know, you have the business card, but there's not much traction, things are a little bit slow, and then all of a sudden things really pick up for you. All of a sudden you're like, yeah, you know, I'm tired of waiting. I'm gonna be the miracle. I'm not gonna wait for an opportunity. I am the goddamn opportunity. And then when that happens, you will see so much progress. It's funny because right now the current path you're on, I see you giving it a go, and I see you putting in a lot of time, effort, energy, money. The Six of Pentacles, I'm investing. I'm giving to this, and I'm trusting that it'll give back to me later. And it might take, just like me, just like most people, it might take some time before you trust yourself to take it seriously. And as soon as you do, it feels like you're fulfilling your dreams. It feels like things are manifesting so quickly, like boom, 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 boom. You're seeing opportunities come to you that you did not expect to fall into your lap. And your challenge is the 10 of Cups. I will say, make sure that you, and my father always told me this. My dad owns his own business. He told me, if you know you're good at what you do, if you know that you are talented and that your work is good and that there is a market for it, the problem isn't your work, the problem isn't your talent, it's a marketing issue. And so your challenge when it comes to like doing this sort of creative work is making sure that you have really good marketing so that you can find your people. And your advice card is to listen to your intuition, because everything will just sort of fit into place at the right time. I know, isn't the High Priestess so pretty? I love it. I love it. I love your nails. Thank you so much. Well, thank you. I like these. I got these from Sally's. I got them from Sally's. They were only $10. That's so cute. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Thank you, Willow. I hope that you enjoyed that. Not my lag again. Oh, no. Let's do Lavender. Lavender! Thank you so much for coming to the stream. And trust me, it's good to see you back. You were the first person in the chat. And oh, that's just a quick reminder, everybody. I did upload a reading over on the YouTube, and I'm getting back to posting on YouTube again. So look forward to more Zodiac readings. I just uploaded a Gemini one. So if you're a Gemini and you're drawn to this reading, it's about energy vampires. Like, there was also an energy here of really wanting to push yourself to be around people that you want to be like. If that resonates with you, then go check that out. I just uploaded it, and my YouTube is really sad, so please go give it some love. Go give it some love. My YouTube needs it. She's suffering. I do want to offer, is you're gonna send for an apartment. Oh, fun. Okay. I do want to do how many offer will CVR gonna... Oh, what do you mean? I'm a little bit confused. But we can do a general reading. I'll let you know what I see. And we'll put Lavender back on. Alright, Lavender. Your timestamp is 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 37 seconds. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Alright, what does Lavender need to know right now? What's going on? Ooh. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Seven of Wands. I'll say this, whatever it is that you're expecting, you might have to wait a little bit longer than you'd like. The Seven of Swords can mean like, oof, else that didn't feel good. I feel like there was misdirection. Now that I have a bigger picture, I feel a little bit lied to. Your challenge is the Eight of Wands. They want you to pivot in a new direction. So whatever it is that you really have your eyes set on right now, just know that there is something better. I know it's hard to see right now. The Ace of Wands says, I'm really inspired. I can see it. That feels so right for me. I love it. You know, it makes me feel excited. And Spirit always told me to follow my passion, and that's what I'm doing. And you're not doing anything wrong. You know, they don't want you to feel disappointment, But just know that something you had hoped for may not work out. And that's okay. That's okay, because once again, your advice card is the Empress. Like, don't sweat it. Literally, something better is coming in. The Empress is about I'm attracting opportunities. I'm attracting abundance. I'm pulling in. I'm magnetizing. Sorry. Oh my gosh. TikTok, how could you? All right. So the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and yeah, I'll say this. I do see you being contacted about something or being told something, and it does feel like a no. You know, the Ten of Swords says, I'm shot down. I can't go in that direction. That kind of sucks. But the good news is I feel like you have such an optimistic energy right now that, yeah, I mean, it won't feel good right away, but as soon as you receive information, you're like, okay, that's not fun. I'll be upset a little bit, but next day, I'm fine. Next day, I'm like, okay, on to the next thing. The sun will always rise again. So that's what I kind of see you experiencing in the near future. It could have to do with your apartment stuff, but whatever it is, it's like maybe you signed up for or that you are waiting for an answer towards, anything like that, or like maybe you're doing that signing up in the near future. Just know some things might not work out, but that's okay. It's not meant to. There are other things that are really genuinely so much nicer for you. And I think that you know that. Like I said, I feel like you have a really good head on your shoulders, so I'm not too worried. Like I said, I feel bad one day and the next day is a new day. Okay. Alrighty, my friends. We've been going for an hour now. I only wanted to stream for an hour here on TikTok. Now that it's been an hour, I am going to move over to the Twitch. So if you guys would like to join me on Twitch for some readings, I'll see you there. I'm going to spend about probably like a good 10 minutes setting up, but I will be there in just a moment. I hope you guys will come check me out. It would mean a lot to me. We're still in the set, yeah, don't worry. And if I haven't gotten to you here, don't worry. I upload absolutely everything, and you'll be able to find it over on the channel later. Okay, I'll see you later. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for coming. See you in a second. Bye-bye.